Lulu here, back at it again with another BJD review for you guys. And since you guys really liked my review for my bootleg Snow Miku, I thought this time I would review a legitimate doll and review the Smart Doll Cortex. So, Smart Doll Cortex released this summer of 2019, and the idea for the Smart Doll Cortex here is to be a sort of cheaper and easier to handle version of the Smart Doll, while also coming with a kit to build the Smart Doll yourself if you want to. Me personally, I looked up many videos online on how to build the Smart Doll Cortex kit. Personally, I was really afraid that I would mess it up. Undoubtedly I would, because super glue and me are not friends. So I decided to pay for the pre-built version, but remember there is a cheaper one where you build the frame yourself, and there is a even cheaper one where you build the internal skeleton and frame itself, which is very scary and should only be for people who have experience in it. But that's just me. Now, unlike my bootleg Dolphy Dream Miku, which was relatively cheap at $100, the Smart Doll Cortex, although not as expensive as the vinyl doll, is still very expensive. The pre-assembled Smart Doll Cortex clocks in at a whopping, given exchange rates from yen to USD, $350, which was a lot of money. But it wasn't the crazy prices of the vinyl doll, so I was a lot more willing to spend that than the near $50,000 of a vinyl doll. Now you may be asking yourself, what makes Smart Doll Cortex different from the vinyl dolls? Well, what makes Smart Doll Cortex different is that this is made of a tough and cheaper plastic, which is the reason the price is significantly cheaper. Now, the only downside to some people, not me personally, as I have too many dolls with seam lines anyway, so I don't really care, but the doll does have seam lines going down the side, right here on the arm, the leg. There's little like dots from the injection molding and all that. Personally, I find no issue with it, as I am an owner of many dolls with seam lines, so at this point I'm numb to them. Also, the fact that I don't keep my Smart Doll Cortex in revealing clothing or swimsuits or anything. I like to keep my dolls in cute sweaters and casual clothing. So a lot of the seam lines are hidden anyway, so it's really not a big deal. But then again, I understand that that's different for everyone who's a collector of BJDs. Now, as an owner of many dolls, Smart Doll is very different, where it comes with things that do help you care for and display your doll. So for Smart Doll, instead of a bulky stand right here at the hip or a saddle stand that I don't particularly like because I always feel they never work, Smart Doll Cortex and all Smart Dolls come with a telescopic stand. And this is honestly a genius idea. Like, this is legitimately brilliant because it's not bulky, and it's just honestly a really great way to photograph your doll. And yes, she can stand on her own, but considering her price, it's better to use the telescopic stand. Now, for Smart Doll, this is the bag the stand comes in, with an adorable little welcome card with a great illustration on the back done by the artist for Anime Expo. I don't remember their name at this very moment in time, but on the text of this video will be the name of the artist. Now, on the back of the card is a welcome guide video, which I'll link in the description, and some things you need to know about your Smart Doll, like keep her away from strong lights, keep her joints dry because her joints are greased for better posability, don't feed her at midnight, and to avoid dark clothing, though the dark clothing part is honestly for vinyl dolls, and I will explain that in a little bit. Now, unlike vinyl dolls, Smart Doll Cortex dolls do scuff pretty easily, but they're hard to notice. But if you have a really big scuff, it comes with this sanding block. You use this side and sort of rub the scuff mark area in small circular motions on wherever the scuff is. Please don't use this on the face though, because it will rub off the face, unless you're trying to customize her, in which case I guess do that. This is the bag the Smart Doll comes in. She comes in kneeling down this way with a box of all the things she comes in right here on the side, and on it says keep calm and carry a Smart Doll. Those of you who want to know which character this is Anniversary Mirai, which is currently the only Smart Doll available in the milk skin tone, and she's absolutely gorgeous. She has such a sweet and innocent looking face that it's honestly the reason that I love Smart Dolls so much, and she's just a beautiful adaptation of bringing an anime character to life in doll form. She is very poseable. She can move all the way from her thighs to sit down. Her knees can move at a pretty good range. She has ball joints on her foot. She has ball joints on her wrist and her arm, and she's actually kind of double jointed in the arm in order to reach her face. So you move her arm like this so she can touch her face. Now the thing you have to remember with Smart Dolls is after you are finished posing her arm, you have to reset the joint. So you just push it in like that, and then you're good to go. And for height comparisons, by the way, here is Mirai standing at 28 inches tall, and this is a standard Barbie doll. I know she's a little bit of an older Barbie, but all Barbies are the same height. So as you can see, Mirai pretty much engulfs a Barbie, and she's twice the size. So yeah, Smart Dolls are also pretty big. And when you buy Smart Doll Cortex pre-assembled, she comes with this adorable little bra and underwear, and it's just the cutest little thing in the world. And I did get some questions on Twitter, thanks to you lovely people, and one of them was, why did you decide to buy her as compared to the other dolls they offer? Would you want to buy from them again? Although to some there is not a big difference in price between the pre-assembled Cortex and the vinyl doll, I personally wanted Cortex because I have my dolls wear a lot of black clothing, and I just really like dressing my dolls up in darker styles. So to have a vinyl doll where I can't dress the doll up in a style I really love is a bit disappointing. But with Cortex, they are very stain resilient. I mean, not completely, and it does heavily depend on the fabric you use, like heavy leathers and stuff. But if you're using simple t-shirt materials or something like that, then it's honestly impossible to stain. And if it does stain, then Danny Chu has gone on record to say that you can use paint thinner to help remove the stain. And as for why I bought this one in particular, I absolutely love Mirai's face, and the milk skin tone is a lot easier to take care of than tea and cocoa. Cocoa in particular being the hardest skin tone to take care of in Cortex because it is very easy to scuff and shine. So if you do want to buy Cortex and other skin tones, please be wary that scuff marks and other shiny things may be visible on the doll, and some people may not like that. So, and would I buy from Smart Doll again? Absolutely. I would absolutely love to have maybe one of the boy dolls, or perhaps Kizuna maybe, because I think Kizuna is very pretty. But that's not something for a very long time because Mirai was a lot of money. So that's something for like the next 2 years or something crazy like that. But anyway, one other thing I do have a question about, because it didn't seem very clear on the Cortex page. I had bought, like I said, Mirai pre-assembled, so I just want to know, are you able to swap the pre-assembled hands with vinyl hands? Because I would really like for her to have open hands in the future. So if anyone knows the answer to that, please let me know down below, because I would really appreciate it. And if anyone would like to know what clothes fit Smart Doll, Danny Chu does have some really great sewing patterns for Smart Doll, and I'll put the link in the description down below for you guys to check out. And that would be it. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Mirai. She's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful and stunning, and I absolutely love her. And if you guys want to see any of the cute outfits I made, please be sure to follow my Twitter and Instagram, where I flaunt all the pictures of Miku and Mirai together. And that would be it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're new. And if any old or new subs would like to help support the channel in any way, then feel free to visit my Ko-fi page down below in the description, along with my social media tabs. For any subscribers, new or old, who'd like to help with video ideas or maybe want to talk about anime or something, then I have a fan server linked down below. See you next time!